This tomato had everything. Perfect soil, correct watering, full sun. It produced 11 tomatoes in 4 months. The one next to it, same variety, same bed, produced 47. The difference was what was planted next to it. And I'll show you something that's in 90% of vegetable gardens right now that is silently fighting every plant you care about. Companion planting is not folklore. There are 4 real mechanisms behind it, and once you know them, you will never plant randomly again. My roots produce alpha-terthianel. It's toxic to root knot nematodes. I just grow and they leave, and above ground at the same time. Underground, the entire zone is compromised. All units retreat. Leave the root zone now. I'm not doing this for you. I need to go straight down. You just happen to benefit from the channels I leave in the soil. And I appreciate that deeply. I attract parasitic wasps. The warsers lay eggs in hornworm larvae. I don't fight anyone. I just make a very specific phone call. Let me go through the actual best neighbors in order of impact. Everything I'm about to show you, you can plant this week. 6 weeks in July, not 1 aphid colony. 6 weeks in July.
That's what I do.
1 basil every 18 to 20 inches along the south-facing drip edge, never under the canopy. Basil needs full sun. Pinch every 2 weeks. Don't let it flower. We work above and below simultaneously. Above, whitefly interception. Below, nematode control through root chemistry. Plant us the same week tomatoes. We need 3 to 4 weeks underground to full effect. French marigolds, Tagetes patula specifically, not the big African variety, the small French ones. 6 inches from the tomato drip line. Plant them on day 1. Did someone say neighbors? I've been here since March. Nobody has acknowledged me once. I am the original companion plant. I was here first. This is what I was talking about at the start of this video. Crown pull. Right at the base where stem meets soil. Straight up, slight rotation. You want the full root intact. You got the root! This time, snap bindweed root, but regenerates in 2 weeks. So many cullens in this garden. After the pull, 3 inches of wood chip mulch over the area immediately. Blocks light from any remaining root fragment in the soil, stops regermination. Best time to pull weeds, 24 to 48 hours after rain. Soil releases the full root, dry soil the bruch, and leaves fragments below. Okay, back to companions. Peppers next.
Peppers are slower to establish than tomatoes. First 6 weeks, we're most vulnerable to aphid pressure. Basil buys us the time we need before our canopy fills in.
I have other clients, but the first 6 weeks I'm fully available.
Plant me at the same time as cucumbers or 2 weeks before. Young dill repels cucumber beetle and attracts pollinators. Once I fully go to seed, my repellent effect drops. When one goes to seed, that's at 3 weeks. The next one is peak effectiveness. I'm the trap crop. The aphids come to me instead of the cucumber. Yes, my leaves take the damage. That is exactly the design. I can replace. Ground level trap, climbing crop above. Zero competition for space. I take nitrogen from the air and deposit it in the soil. You all benefit, whether you acknowledge it or not. I provide the structure. 3,000 years of this arrangement. I cover the ground. The weeds don't come through me. The soil stays moist under me.
6 cloves, 6 inches from the crown. Sulfur compounds above for aphids and fungal inhibition in the soil. Works growing and dormant. I don't require acknowledgement. I appreciate the assistance. I will not be acknowledging it publicly. Okay, I'm back. I regrew from a root fragment. I did mention the cousin situation.
Method 1 handles individual plants when it keeps coming back. That's a germination problem.
Corn gluten meal, natural byproduct of corn milling. Applied to soil in early spring before soil temperature hits 50 degrees, it prevents root formation in germinating seeds. Established plants, completely unaffected, only stop seeds from rooting. Only for beds where transplant seedlings, not where you direct sow. I'm going to try again in September, just so you know. I know. I release anethole through my roots. It inhibits root development in neighboring plants. This is not something I choose. Give me my own islated bed. 24-inch minimum. No exceptions. Fennel is allopathic to almost everything in the vegetable garden. We are both heavy nitrogen feeders at the same root depth. We have been splitting the same nutrients for 8 weeks. Neither of us is performing at full capacity. This is the problem. Separate beds. We are not enemies. We just need different soil columns. Allium sulfur compounds inhibit the rhizobium bacteria in my root nodules. No bacteria, no nitrogen fixation, no yield benefit from me at all. Quick, 24 inches from all alliums. Fennel, sage, give them their own space. Aromatic compounds are almost always allopathic to at least one neighbor. Plant the companions the same day as the tomatoes, or the week before. Root chemistry needs time to establish. Last-minute companions planted after the main crop build up slowly. Same-day planting is most effective. Full companion planting guide and printable bed map linked in the description below. Everything I showed you today in one page. Next week, why your plants are yellow even after you fertilize them. The answer is probably not what you think. Subscribe button is right there. See you next week.